Hello Knight here, welcome back to my Empire Total War campaign playing as Prussia. I think we're at the end turn actually, I don't know why I didn't have it last turn. Anyway, last episode we should have really just ploughed on. Just have a look at diplomatically, we're in a period of reconstruction now I believe, if my memory serves me right. We've had a quick period of expansion, it's only 1709, so we're just going through a period of reconstruction and building up our armies now ready for the next war. I think it does look as if it's going to be the United Provinces, which may drag in Austria possibly. Of course the Latin countries, France and Spain, don't like us either, so that's a possibility as well. But Russia, ultimately Poland, Mughal Empire and Austria all like us, to be honest. The rest are pretty much indifferent or unfriendly. Our main ally is Hanover and they love us. Right, so I'm going to end the turn. Let's see what let's just check and see what our research is doing. Oh yes, one more turn till fire by rank, which is brilliant. Then we'll probably get canister and continue to use one of these for economic and philosophical developments, and use the other just concentrate on military stuff all the time. I think with Prussia it's probably the best thing to do. Let's end the turn and see what goes on. Oh yeah, I think I'm moving up a priest here to speed things up, just to improve things in St. Petersburg, in Korea. Austria hasn't attacked me, Spain hasn't. We're not that disliked at the moment for being Prussia. We're in a pretty good position, but diplomatically we've got one army who's out in, well, half a stack that's out in the Caribbean. It's going to try and give us some territory there that we can use. That's good. So in fact we have fire by rank now. Gentlemen in Scotland, that's no use, is it? Why did that is one thing that they could look at actually. Why is it Scotsman? Why is it the gentlemen always seem to propagate in the most awkward places? Let's move him into here. Let's move this guy to here. See if he can reach another port. I think you can just about maybe reach here. Let's stick this agent on here. Moving around to here. Take him off. Is he off? I always have a lot of trouble working out whether this guy's actually left. It looks as if he hasn't left. Oh. And he can't move back now. Nope. Okay. There seems to be a bit of a glitch here. I don't think it's me. I think there's actually a problem with the game. Anyway, enough moaning. So that's army up to strength. That's good. I'm going to keep this army here because I think at some stage we may be at war with the Netherlands and maybe even France. They both kind of hate us. We've got a fleet here that's gradually building. I think we've got a couple of ships being built here actually, so we need to defend that, or rather one ship. So we'll keep that fleet there. I'm considering getting an admiral actually. Baltic, North Sea, English Channel. Lots of musketeers again. We went on a road building program. So we've got fire by rank, carbine. So we need to look at our research and technology. So we are going to continue here to go for, so we can get a military academy here. I'm not really sure yet. Let's have a look. Got a feeling this is probably the better one, to be honest. Yeah, I think probably Coke Works is good because up in Sweden we've got a lot of large ironworks, etc. So for instance that one would be a good one to upgrade. Anyway, let's do my army side of things first. We need another general here. It's always very potluck what you get. Oh, he's not terrifically old, he's not a fantastic general, but he's not an old general, so we've got plenty of time to develop him. Construction. We need to get a socket bayonet before we can do anything more. Infrastructure, army, recruitment. Let's have a look. Gosh, there's still loads we can recruit. Just had hussars. More hussars. Go for those. Go back to normal line infantry then. Oh, saying that. We'll have some light infantry. What are these guys? Expatriates. 4613. We'll have some of those. It's going to take a couple of turns to get them, but we'll have them. Got some more dragoons we can actually produce, so I'll probably look at that. Actually, we'll take those two out at the moment. We'll use our money more wisely, I think. Use some more ships up here, didn't we, I think? Yeah, it's another good ship. Let's move it down to here. We'll move it over to here next turn so we can use this guy, this gentleman. I'd consider upgrading some of these things now, I think, because of not so much public order, which is not too bad, but to actually make sure we get enough tax. That's silver mine up there. Yeah, see, that's not fantastic, is it? We'll go for it. We'll go for it. 1200, yeah, so we need to look at these mines and try and improve those. We will actually do that. So this is just a period of reconstruction. I'm sure there'll be another, someone will declare war on us shortly, it's without doubt. There's a battle to be fought, I think, out in the Caribbean shortly. Probably next turn. Okay, I think we can probably end the... Just check the diplomatic side of things again, make sure nothing weird has happened. Okay, Austria still friendly. France is unfriendly, so it's going to be France, possibly Spain, but most likely United Provinces. So they don't share a border with us, which is often a trigger. If you share a border with a country that dislikes you, nearly always get attacked. Right, let's end that. In this turn, so I've got away with France this time by the looks of it. If Austria attack us. It may be that once we get quite a few territories in the Caribbean that they actually attack us. That's possible, because the sort of territorial hate index will go up as we gather more territories to the Prussian Empire. Yeah, okay, let's fight this. He's got some artillery, but we're going to set back a long way, so we'll only have his mob to fight. I just felt I needed to take a break rather than, we don't need to take these pirate territories incredibly fast. We've only got 10 units, and I always like to have a stack if I'm going to fight any battles. So there's another 10 units we need to produce out here, but I need somewhere like Jamaica or somewhere like that to actually have a decent place to recruit colonial line infantry and 12-inch. Well, I've got artillery with me, haven't I, saying that, and cavalry, so it's really only the colonial light infantry. Sorry, colonial infantry, not colonial light infantry. Okay. Always wondered about this picture. Is it Borodino or Friedland or something like that? Often wondered. Right, okay, let's have a look and see what's going on. It looks as if it's either early morning or late evening, to be honest. But either way, the pirates are not long for this world. I shan't use the emplacements for the artillery because I always find that restricts the field of fire too much for me, in my opinion. Infantry are going to be very much defensive. He didn't have any cavalry, did he? So we're going to basically... Can we hide some troops? It's always nice to hide some troops from these guys. Let's put them here. Got the Berlin Regiment. actually a pikeman. Let's put them up here, they're hidden. Got some cavalry here. Cavalry will be key to this battle, I feel, in making them run. They're hidden, they're hidden. We should, in theory, be able to get them to walk towards us slowly. Okay, let's put them over here if they can hide. They're not hidden. It's not a very deep jungle, is it? Here, they're hidden. They're hidden. They're hidden. So those 3 units are hidden. So we're going to have a kind of a killing ground here. Hopefully they'll come through, especially if I put my general sort of here. Can't seem to deploy him. I want to deploy. Let's move the artillery forward. And move the general behind the artillery. If we can. Oh, that'll do. We can always move. There's a little bit of space behind us where we can move back. Okay, let's grab the artillery and let's start the battle. Okay. Anytime you're ready. God, these are massive cannons, aren't they? I've never really looked at them that closely before. These guys. Let's see if we can encourage them to come forwards. Range 500, I think, these mortars, so pretty soon these mortar crews will be coming towards us because they have no other reason for existence otherwise. They're just going to sit there. These are all light foot, so they're not particularly good units. They are musket troops, they're not melee troops. Let's fire through these guys. It's okay. It was a bit bloody. Yeah, the guys have abandoned their mortars. They realise that they're not going to be able to attack. It's amazing how often he leaves one mortar just in case I come into range. I'll move all of them but leave one mortar crew in. Normally the general, isn't it, I think? No, I don't know. That may be true, may not be true. Let's keep the artillery firing on them. I don't want these mortar crews to flush out my hidden guys, so I'll have to carefully watch their progress. We should be okay, I think. My guys are well hidden on this side. Probably here as well. So this area, this valley is going to be the killing field. Let's keep the artillery going on these larger targets. What I shall do is make sure we don't get any firing from these guys. I'm going to take them out of automatic fire. I don't want to give away their position. These guys are committing suicide. Okay, that's doing well there. Let's have a look and see, do we need to do anything here? I think the Potsdam militia can probably take out these guys. So the general right behind, just to alter the angle slightly. It seems to be they vector in on the general, or the artillery possibly. See if we can get another unit to run up. We've now got fire by rank, of course. This Mecklenburg regiment will just massacre these guys once they get firing. Good evens. Oh no, we don't have canister, do we? We need to get that. Must be in range soon, surely. Here we go. It's a wonderful thing to see. Okay, So I don't think that militia have fire by rank. I might be wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe they have. It's only regular troops that have it. I think they're going to flush these guys out, these pikemen, but hopefully not till they're very, very close. I think we can probably put, well, no, saying that, we don't want to put them into fire by rank. We'll keep the Rugen Island infantry in reserve. We'll crash them with the cavalry and then we'll bring up the infantry so they can fire. Seems to be the most likely unit that's going to hit our guys first. As soon as these guys spot us, we'll try and take them out. Can they see them yet? I don't think they can they? They're well hidden actually, these guys. Right, pikemen to the... Don't want to get too much of a hit on us. I'm going to go along with the cavalry and then coming to the back of them. It's going to come as a surprise to them. They're running, but it's going to be too late for them, I think. Indeed, they're too late. They've been caught. Pikemen should now have, I say the pikemen should have got these guys going. Let's keep moving forwards. Let's keep the artillery firing on these guys. These other cavalry should be able to come in now. This is the end of their siege behaviour now. They've got to basically win this battle or lose. They can't afford to just sit back. Let's turn off the artillery before I kill some more of my men. Okay, this is going okay. We'll just use our cavalry now, I think. Okay, they're limbering up, so we know they can't fire anymore. These guys, we're going to stop them firing. These guys move over here, and we'll just leave it to the cavalry now. Broken. We just need them to be shattered actually. We've still got this unit. We teach mortars, so we're going to go after them, and then that should be the end of the battle in theory. Well, not in theory, it will be. It will be the end of the battle. They're broken, so we need to keep after these actually, saying that. These guys need to charge as quickly as possible so they don't get too many hits. Going to speed things up shortly. It's only a question of chasing down the guys, isn't it? This should be the end of these guys. There we go. Yeah, break off attack. Good idea. I think they're gone. Anyone else? They're shattered. Broken. They're not completely shattered, those guys. Shattered. Just killed their general. Let's speed things up. Just end things quickly. There we go. Heroic victory. Not that heroic, to be honest. Celebratory cup of tea. Okay. We lost 82 men. We still killed 40 of our own guys. So that's obviously the artillery. Okay, now it will go because it's 2 turns. Okay, 9,000. Troops gained, that's good. Region captured, that's the units here. Now what can we recruit here? Colonial line infantry. So we're laughing really, to be honest. We're not worried about ships, so we're going to destroy that and make that a port. Let's repair these guys. At the moment we are going to repair the pikemen and the militia. Or are we? No, we're not. Actually, we're not going to repair the pikemen and the militia. We'll just let them disappear and we'll get some more infantry. So that's the beginning of our Prussian Empire. The intention is to take out the pirate areas, of which there are now 2 more because we took out Great Britain. So there's Port Royal, Jamaica and Nassau, Bahamas. And once we've done that, really, it depends who attacks us. If the Dutch attack us, we're laughing again. We can take out Punda and we can probably take out Paramaribo in Dutch Guiana. Okay, so there's nothing more to do in the Caribbean at the moment. Recruitment report, that's going to be in Berlin. So let's go back to Europe. Okay, we're doing well here actually. We need to sort out our artillery. We can't produce any artillery at the moment, which is a bit of a pain. We need a foot troop, mounted troop artillery, 12-pounder artillery. So we need to get these science things on the move. Do we go for canister? Canister only 3, you see. We're going to go for canister. We're going to go to canister because we need that, and then we'll move on because we need artillery for these armies. They're very kind of unbalanced at the moment. We may be forming up for infantry. Yeah, indeed, they are all infantry armies. Right, okay. Got any more ships? We need a fleet because we could be fighting the Spanish or the French. In fact, that's quite likely. See if we can get this gentleman. Yes, hurrah! Right. Okay, I think pretty much everything is repaired now. Just in the cities, we just need to sort out our economic development. Yeah, that is the situation. It's economic development. We need to increase that size of that building because we're not going to get much out of this territory otherwise. We need to do that. Okay. I think we're going to go for the iron mines and stuff, weren't we? That was a way to make the money. Upgrade all our iron mines. So let's see where they are. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Public order like 6. If we move the army out, what happens? Oof, that's pretty tight. We're going to upgrade this. Put in there. Over recruitment. Okay, so we're pretty much out of ships at the moment. Got a reasonable navy, not fantastic, but it's okay. Certainly be enough to take on the Dutch navy. I'm not quite sure about the French navy. I can't really see much of it. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think we're going to hold fire for the moment, have another end turn. We'll move this ship back. While we're saying that, perhaps we'll keep it in a port. What are we getting here? 323, 358. Yeah, this is the main port where the money's coming in, isn't it? Yeah. I can't really tell here. It won't let me. Can I click on very carefully here? It won't actually show me, will it? I'm wondering how much trade is going into. I think this is our main port, so we're going to move the ship back, keep all the ships together, concentrate our forces down here. Okay, let's end the turn. 1710. We are getting stronger and stronger all the time, of course, which is good. ready for the next war. In my experience, this is quite unusual for Prussia not to have been just literally attacked every single turn by some country. France and the 13 colonies, have they declared war on them? Let's have a look. 13 colonies are very friendly. Cherokee, Iroquois, Poland are their allies. They're at war with the Mughal Empire, which is weird. Barbary States and the Pirates. Well, the Pirates and Barbary States understandable. Mughal Empire and the 13 colonies, that's just weird. They're pretty much hated by everyone, aren't they? The Dutch. Unfortunately, their allies are Austria. So, could find ourselves in fighting, shooting more of the Austrians and the Dutch at the same time. That's a highly likely outcome, actually. Right. Okay, let's continue with construction. We'll be moving over to kind of horsemen can we reduce. We haven't got any more of the interesting stuff. These guys actually. Reduce these 2 units. Hussars, regiment of horse. So it's just standard infantry from now on, I think. I want to use Sackers. I prefer the 12-pounders. They're much more accurate, I believe. Yeah, we've probably got enough here to actually make up 3 stacks. With some decent cavalry and artillery. We're going to recruit some more standard line infantry. That should do us, I think. Actually produce a couple here as well, 2 or 3 here. Though we do want to produce some out in this area. Okay, I need to replenish by 1. We need to produce a trading port. We'll come down here. What's the order like? Just about. I would take it out of production. It's only 152 there for the place. Let's move them on board the ship. Let's have a sneak down here and have a look. Oh, been stopped. Can we land? Can we land? We might be able to land here. Yeah, we can. So we won't be able to attack this turn. It'll be next turn that we'll be able to attack. But we can go back to the port and protect it, which is good. So you got in there, sloop, roast-built galleon. Happy delivery. Okay, fair enough. He's got some guys up here. Okay, the worst thing is here is if you get caught in a port blockaded with your ship. It's really a pain. By the pirates, I mean. I don't think there's very much there to worry us, to be honest, in terms of units. It might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe against our guys. Our army is quite good. Good mix. Okay, so we'll be taking out Punda in the next turn. Have we got infantry being built up here, of course? Right. Development. Do we need to develop anything else? Anything else I want to build? Anything I can build, actually. I'm still waiting for my science side to catch up with my military, the economic science to catch up with my military science. Okay, is there anything I can build? Just quickly whiz through these. Not much, is there? That'll cost too much. Okay, let's of course this is a dictatorship, isn't it? Well, a monarchy rather. So can we do anything with these guys? All these are pretty much rubbish. We're going to keep as we are, actually. Oh no, that's not true. We're going to bring this guy in. Now we've got somewhere in America. We want a decent guy. Okay, let's end the turn. That's good. In terms of alliances, it looks like it's going to be Russia, Poland, Prussia against the Latin powers, against France and Spain probably. That's the major split it seems to be in Europe. Okay, rake in Sweden. That's not really much use. Canister. 13 colonies seem to be suffering a bit of a few problems, don't they? So where's that rake then in Sweden? I'm sure it said there was a rake in Sweden. Maybe not. So I'm missing something. Oh, it's propagated over here. I forgot that I had another area. Let's move them down to here. Okay, so 47 rate, 47 gunship. Right, now we're going to start recruiting our artillery, if we can. Got to build this first, I'm forgetting that. Damn. Can we build them anywhere else? Anywhere we captured that has an ordnance factory? Yeah, okay, we can recruit guys here. 4 a turn. Is that enough? I think it probably is actually. But later on, we're gonna need an ordnance factory here. We've only got 2 places where we can build decent artillery at the moment, so we need to look at that. We've got this spy here who's keeping an eye on these guys. We're gonna move this guy over towards Holland. We don't really have very good intelligence on Holland. So we're going to move all these guys up a little bit. Gosh, the Austrians have a lot of troops, don't they? Luckily they're not normally fantastic quality. Okay, let's look at upgrading stuff again. And we'll go back out to the Caribbean. Got to do something about science again, haven't we? We don't want. Now we'll go back to socket bayonet, and then we can get a military academy. What will that let us get? Let's have a look. Cuirassiers. Pretty good troops actually. Okay. Right. Wondering about naval recruitment actually. Okay, we're not going to do that actually because we have pressing needs in the Caribbean. Let's get out to the Caribbean. Produce another couple of guys. Don't think we need any 12-pounders. Oh, he's actually moved out that port, which is weird. See if they'll surrender. And refused. Let's continue the siege. Bring these guys down. The ship. Bring them down to here. That was weird. I don't know why they didn't just walk straight round. We damaged that port again actually, funny enough. Mind you, we're going to destroy it anyway. We're not going to have a naval port here, we're going to have a trade port. So we attack now. Can't demand surrender, so we continue siege. It's only one more turn anyway. We'll do exactly the same as we did on the other battle. And we'll be heading over towards Jamaica and Nassau next. How long before this port's built? One more turn, that's good. Can we build anything? I don't think we can. There's already a royal palace. Let's go back to Europe. We don't need artillery, do we? Let's have a look. 12-pounders. What do we have here? Remember, this will be a stack. This army eventually. Do we need a 12-pounder? Whoops. We got 2. We probably will do, but we'll do that next turn. We'll build some artillery. Maybe one more artillery, so he's got 3 artillery. Yeah, that's what we should do. Right, let's go back to Portsmouth, the Prussian port of Portsmouth. I'm going to build a couple of... Yeah, and we're going to end the turn. For some reason the French have moved out of that port. I don't know why. Perhaps they were ejected actually by this army, the Dutch army. Oops. Rake and eat Prussia. That's... They're our allies. I don't think we need much information about our allies, do we? You need information about your enemies. Or is that thing about keeping your friends closer and your enemies closer? Can't remember. Might be the other way around actually, I think. Right, okay, we're going to have some decent intelligence soon about the Dutch capabilities. He's obviously doing some upgrading, so he's in expansionist kind of mood. The artillery moved to here. Can move this army out of here actually over to here. I'll build some more artillery. Take a ship. We'll move them back to... What do we got here actually? So the army. You can actually put the 4 artillery into here to be honest and move the infantry back. Yep. Yeah, we might as well do that actually. The artillery will actually go down here. So we've got a nice balanced stack there now with decent artillery, infantry, cavalry. Reducing more guys, more artillery that will come over to here. We'll send them over at one go, I think. Right, okay. So look at the naval recruitment. Actually produce another ship up here, I think. Indeed we can. Go out to the Caribbean. Let's bring these guys down. It's got 2, these 2 here, that'll be 4. Let's try it better this time. Let's move down here. And we'll disembark the army and then we'll move them to join the forces here. Can we actually do that? They could walk round, wouldn't you? Let's go here. One more turn. We want to get these guys in here actually, don't we? If they attack, that's fine. We can then continue the siege. So how many we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we need 3 more infantry up here. Okay. These turns are really zooming by, aren't they? From 1700 to 1708 we were doing loads of stuff, conquering Britain, Sweden, Denmark. But the last few turns we've not really been able to do very much. We're building up our strength. What's our money like? Is it holding out still? It's dropped considerably, but we've still got quite a lot. We'll continue to build up our strength until we can't build up anymore. Let's end that turn. Gosh, is that Iroquois? We can actually attack the Iroquois, couldn't we? Who are they allies of? That's just weird. Certainly gives us an opportunity to do something though. Right, we can quickly fight this, I think. We shall. It's just going to be a duplicate of the battle we fought just now. Shouldn't take too long. The only difference is we've got two armies on, 2 units on to begin with, and the rest of the army is going to come on behind them. Which will be interesting to see where they turn up. Might be something weird, like the Iroquois are allied to the French or something strange. So if we attack them, we'll have to be at war with the Iroquois and some major power. Austria or something like that, probably. Let's have a look. Let's move back to here. And let's see where our reinforcements are coming from. We need all of them on, so I wasn't really worried what order they come on. We just need everyone on anyway. So what have we got? Front and back. I think we've got two units right the way over here. Indeed, we have. So we probably need to do something here, don't we? Try and save these units because they're probably going to march straight towards us. Let's speed things up because we need to. Oh, who are they firing at? We're already in range. Let's get out of range. We're just out of range now, I think. By the looks of it. Gosh. Well, we are actually going to just continue to attack, to be honest. Let's see if we can get in quickly. Destroy their guys, because these other guys are moving towards us. So if these guys get in quickly, and these guys do need to run, to be honest. Although they are derping about, these people. Let's run them. This is weird, isn't it? It's a weird kind of situation, actually. Can we use our general? Let's use artillery. They're coming through, that's okay. So I need to keep going. It's quite odd. Need our general's bodyguard to attack them. That's weird. I didn't realise that they'd turned up. Well, see the mortar shots. Let's charge in. Not still firing, are these guys? Right, let's have a look over here, what's going on. We basically need to run about, to be honest, these guys. To keep these ones amused, keep them occupied. So we got rid of their mortars. They're gone. Let's bring them on. Okay. So this guy and this guy are the ones that we're not really worried about if they take hits. Playing chase over here. These guys are going to be tired, but it doesn't matter, to be honest, whether they're tired or not. We should be able to deploy these guys now. We should be in range. Let's move the general's bodyguard back. They may realise shortly that they need to do something, but we're going to come up here, start shelling them. Comes our cavalry, which is the crucial part of the battle to finish them off. I'll put these guys over here to back them up. What have they decided to do now? They're coming back towards me? I think they are. So that means these two guys can form up on their flank. They must be tired, yeah. Fast as you can, guys. Let's move these ones up. Okay. Going to move back. Move back. Something on this flank attack. Are they coming in? And not, are they, to be honest? They're still... yeah. Okay. They're still just pursuing us. Okay, let's swing the horses out over here. Okay, that's good. We're drawing them onto our artillery, etc. As this guy's clear of the buildings, we should be able to... oh god, is he walking or something? Come on, faster please. Seem to really be going that fast, does he? Right, the pikemen are no good fighting them, to be honest. Let's run them. Put these in 3 ranks if we can afford to do that. That'll do. Colonial foot up to here. Okay. Wow, that was quite bloody. Let's run to get in position. Okay, I think we're there, aren't we? Rugen Island Regiment coming up, they can act as reserve. And the Colonial Foot, they can act as reserve. A little bit further over actually. Let's use the artillery. These guys. Going to charge in with all the cavalry. That's good. Run these guys. Cavalry will swing in over here. Get our first charge in, and then we'll get the second. Let's go move up to here. Let's turn the artillery off before we kill some more of our own guys, and we'll turn off our... stop them firing. Let's bring the pikemen up. So this shouldn't take too long. It's just a question of getting them to shatter now, to be honest. They're all broken. Speed things up. End the battle. Okay, that's good. Got another territory. Excellent job. It will go this turn because it's the second turn of there. So let's see what's happening in Munich. Gosh. We'll keep an eye on Vienna. Right, we've got another spy that we around here somewhere. There we are. Another rake. Let's move down to here, see what he's got. Austrians hold that. Gosh, the Dutch don't seem to have much. Are they all fighting in the south? The French? They're fighting the French, aren't they? I kind of thought to let them take over France. That would be most embarrassing. Can we build... recruit artillery here yet? I don't think we can. We're still... one more turn and then we can build them here without bothering to move them over from London. Okay, so I really want 3 stacks here. It looks as if that's going to be pretty much close to what we can build anyway. And then we'll consider what we're going to do, whether we're going to attack Austria or whether we're going to attack Holland. Oh, we were going to have a look at here, weren't we? That is so weird. Poland must have given them something. I don't know. Iroquois. Let's have a check out of the Iroquois. See who they're. The allies of the 13 colonies and the Cherokees. At war with everyone else. Right, we're going to take that. We're going to take this guy. Going to declare war. 13 colonies. We're going to go for it. Right, I think we're probably at war with 13 colonies now. That's fine. We can deal with that. Right. Let's see if we can get these to surrender, which we can. Well, that was an easy victory. So it didn't cost us anything at all. That's good. Always like freebies. We're now at war with 13 colonies, so we need to think about beefing up our... sure we can't build all that there. Building up our production of troops here. I think maybe 2 stacks will take out things of water strategically. We want to take out here, here, and then we'll be moving up Charleston. We're at war with Cherokee as well, I believe. The Iroquois, the Cherokee. So it looks like it's going to almost turn into a Prussians in North America, which is going to be weird, actually. But anyway, it's all part of the game. Okay, we've got 2 guys there. I think we're going to need 2 stacks to do that, but we can slowly build up this army here. We'll get a stack and we'll move to take out the ports. Let's destroy this. We'll build a naval facility next. Yeah, we will do that. We don't need ships. Okay, let's repair this. Repair the army. Can we move out? I doubt it, to be honest. It's going to be very unlikely that we can move out. Right, get 96 if we exempt it from production, because it's not really here nor there, is it, to be honest? Okay, construction report. What can we build here when it's actually in militia? So that's no good. We're not going to be able to churn out infantry that quickly, to be honest. Right, do we move them down? We'll keep them here, because we might suddenly find the 13 colonies decide to invade us, turn up with a fleet or something weird, and a whole army, which it is, you know, it's possible. We're going to general as well, Casimir Niemann. He's old and he's not that good, so it's not a good guy. But anyway, right, okay. I think we're coming up to the end of the episode. Major developments. We're now at war with quite a few countries again. We need to finish those off. We can now trade with France and the Ottoman Empire and Spain. Right, the Dutch are going to attack us soon, I'm sure. Probably France would be a good guy to get trade. We'll try that. Good, that's good. They're only indifferent towards us now. Unfortunately, it looks like Austria is going to attack us soon as well, so we need to finish off these countries fairly soon. Is there anyone else we can trade with? Don't think there is, no. Okay. You can see we've got quite a lot of people who dislike us now. Although, I say we're at war with Cherokees, Iroquois, well, those don't matter, they're not going to invade us, put it that way, Europe. Well, the pirates aren't either, and the Barbary States aren't. The only one that would be a worry is the 13 colonies. We don't want them going back and taking Britain back and resurrecting the British Empire or something weird. So we need to, it gives us the opportunity to take out the 13 colonies. They're thoroughly disliked, I believe, by practically everyone on the planet, apart from Cherokee and the Iroquois. We're at war with Mughal, pirates, Poland, Prussia, Barbary States and Courland. Right, okay, so that's the plan now. Things have altered slightly. Let's put some more resources into fighting the Caribbean or in the North American field. We're going to attack up here and probably take out these areas as well. We're going to be, strategically, we're going to be surrounded by Spain and France, aren't we, after that, once those countries are gone. That's a long way in the future, of course. Okay. Right, what else shall we do? Can move some. We'll just tidy this up. We'll just move these guys back to Brandenburg. I can speak. Let's come to here. Let's send this one back to here. Oh, they've blocked each other. Damn. Oh, send this one down to here. Let's get the troops out. Move them down to here, because we need them in Prussia itself. I think probably 3 artillery is enough, to be honest. Yeah, I believe that would be fine. Okay, let's move this guy back. What's happening here? What have we got on board here? Ah, that's weird. Did I do that? Yeah, I think they were going to move back as well, weren't they, these guys? Damn. Right. We don't want to move the whole fleet, do we? Let's move them back into here. I think definitely Portsmouth is the best place strategically for this army. We'll put these guys ashore. So we need cavalry and artillery, I believe. Looking at this. Indeed we do. I was saying that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm probably going to move things around next turn. We'll sort things out. So we've got 3 stacks that are fairly well balanced. Okay, and what's the infrastructure like? Can't really do anything at the moment on there. That's a freebie, wasn't it? That was so weird. The Prussians, sorry, the Austrians and the Poles can still attack each other through here, so that's not a problem. And also down here as well, so they can force their way through here. Okay, right, I'm going to end the episode there. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a kind of a bit of a, after the initial sort of fireworks with the Prussians, it's been a fairly quiet episode of economic development and moving around. And so we've now got a situation we're at war with some interesting countries, 13 colonies, and some Indian countries. So that's going to be some North American Indian countries. So that's going to be interesting. And we'll take out the 2 territories here in the Caribbean. And then what we'll do, we'll move slowly, I think, up the coast of America. We'll just move out, taking Charleston, etc., and move our way up here. Although that's going to be awkward because we're at war with the Cherokees. Can we do anything silly, like get peace straight away with them? Let's see if we can get peace. Ah, no. It's not really the end of the world, is it, to be honest? We'll try with the Iroquois as well, and then we'll end the episode. I think it's unlikely, but you never know. No. Okay, so we're going to have to... I think we probably need 2 stacks then. If we're going to move up this way, these are terrifically powerful, actually, these... So that was weird. They obviously swapped Silesia, the Poles, with the Iroquois for Michigan territory, which is so odd. I mean, it's fine. It's not really... historically, it's a bit weird, though. Anyway, right. Thanks for your time watching. I can promise you lots of more battles in the next episode, because we've now gone through our period of consolidation, so it will be a period of expansion again and lots of battles. They've got a fleet here. I can't really afford to move our fleet out, I don't think, from Prussia. It doesn't really have a particularly fantastic fleet, but we're going to have to be wary of their ability to launch invasions onto our islands. Anyway, so thanks for your time watching. I'll be speaking to you soon. Take care. Bye for now.